now. So it's a 48-hour art check, round 161, and we're joined by Cory, who's on the road. And we don't have our regular animation, so we will just have to suffice to pretend that we're both fighting each other. There's a big explosion. 48-hour art check. Wow.
I feel like on my phone I've got like 1 frame a second here. That's
So hopefully there's not too much delay. We're gonna kind of muddle through it, and we'll just do the check. And Cory, you're a trooper, dude, for showing up whilst on the road. All right, so let's get. Should we just get into it so we don't like lose connection or anything like that?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so what have you gotten done in the last 48 hours?
So art-wise, I met with a client and settled on an animation style. I did 2 or 3 different animation tests on different styles and things, and then met with the client and kind of nailed it down. And that's pretty much it, because of the I'll cover the rest in challenges. But
nice. And just out of curiosity, was this related to like the animation we saw a little sneak peek of last time? I mean,
yes.
The viewers haven't, but I've seen it, right?
Yeah. So I did a little pencil animation test with the kind of sketchy animation.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's that same client. So yeah. That's
super exciting. I hope they liked it because it looked pretty incredible. I can't wait for us to be able to share it with the audience. But it just looked so cool. Cool. So I will just set up my screen share here, and I guess we're gonna have to come up with a tactful way to talk a little bit. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
All right. So, I should also mention that Victor has shown up on time today, which is cool. And then Squatchy, we're actually joined by Squatchy Inc. as well, as usual. So welcome, guys. And the cool thing is with our new format, we can show that you guys what you say in the chats and stuff. So anyhow, so thanks for joining us. So so I basically am almost done with that last panel on this page. And it's kind of been a beast. I mean, I know it may not look like a beast, but it's just tough to kind of navigate. Like I'm having to build grids like this to kind of make sure that I'm showing all these chairs in perspective and people in perspective. And so, so it's been a beast to kind of get done, but I got a little bit done. And then, I'll get into why I didn't quite finish yet in challenges as well. So what have been your challenges? I mean, let me close this out too.
So last night I was working on getting my grades in for the semester, and then some contract work, and then finishing up some stuff. And then I had to build, I'll show you. Can I turn this around? I had to build this. So this is a thing that attaches to the back of my car.
Oh, crazy.
To give us extra room. And then it was 4 a.m, and the rest of my family woke up and we took off. And so after pulling all-nighter, we drove from 4 a.m. till now-ish.
Wow.
So that's so this house behind us right here, we're splitting this with a bunch of my in-laws. So there's like splitting it 5 or 6 ways with a bunch of different families, and the beach is across the street. So,
that's awesome.
But yeah, I haven't slept yet, except for kind of in the car. Well,
let's we'll get this wrapped up so you can catch up on sleep and then hit the ocean, which is kind of awesome. Okay, cool. So my main challenges were just basically my dog had like an abscess, and so we had to take him into the vet, and then got it treated, and now he's got a cone over his head. He's doing fine, but it's like that throws off the whole routine, because then it's like the kid gets to bed later, like everything kind of gets shifted out of whack. Mix that with rush season and some OT at my work, and it's been an eventful day. But I'm excited because we have, well, anyhow, we'll get into plans. So, what are your plans, Cory?
So I'm going to continue to work on my animation. I got the ant to turn its head. I've got to figure out a few of the other characters and how they're going to move. And then I also need to draw a bunch of different types of people. So different genders, shapes, sizes, and colors to show variety. So that is my plan, is I need to fill half a dozen pages of sketchbook with people doing walk cycles and looking diverse.
Nice. Kind of sounds fun, except for the walk cycle part. That sounds a little tough.
That's not too bad.
But it's funny, like Cory has behind the scenes been slowly convincing Scott and I to join the animation world, and I have to say it's getting more and more appealing. So I'm starting to think that when this finishes up, I might actually jump on a little side project with you, Cory. So Victor in the chats, I think this was regarding when it showed the crowd scene and stuff. He said it looks good, a lot of detail, which is cool. So thank you, Victor. And then Squatchy said, "What's up, Victor?" So yeah, what's up, Victor? So anyhow, I'm gonna be probably sharing way too many chats because this is my first time using StreamYard. It is so intuitive and fun, and I love that we can. There's a lot of functionality that's just super easy to use, which I like. So, so plans. Let's get into plans. I mean, you are kind of on a trip. You just said your plans.
Yeah, so my plans. Got it. Plans are lots of diverse people in my sketchbook.
Got it. That's right. Okay, so we already covered your plans, which and the walk cycles. I got sidetracked in my brain from a long day. My plan is basically going to be to finish up this page, and then like hopefully finish up this like last section, pencil in the rest of the crowd. That's what I want to do tonight, and then hopefully by the time we're in our next one, have the tight pencils done too, because I feel like these are tight enough, except for maybe the last two panels might need another pass over. So I think I'd like to be at the point of like starting the ink, the page by like the next time we do an art check. And then other than that, like I have relatives coming in. My nephews and brother are in town for the weekend, and then my son's orientation for his first day in kindergarten. So those are that's all the plans.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it.
This is my father-in-law and
hi.
sister-in-law and mother-in-law.
That's awesome. It kind of looks like a strange like rave video or something because there's a lot of light tracking.
Yeah.
But that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, sweet.
Well,
cool. So enjoy your break. Good luck getting that drawing time in. Like I will be blown away if you get any in. Because honestly, that's a lot to do on top of everything else. So yeah.
Well, you carve it out just like anything else. But yeah, well, it's tougher on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but if I don't, I'll fall behind. So I don't have time not to. So
yeah,
we'll make the time to do it.
That is the way to do it. And so I guess we're going to cut it short so you can kind of get back to your vacation and stuff. Thanks to everybody who joined us in the chats. I do not yet know how to like throw up links and stuff. I think I do, but I don't want to bother to kind of figure it out right now. So if you can,
just do it in the banners. You can just click on banners. And
there we go. Got it. So you can check out the show by going to corykerr.com/48 And that is where you can kind of check out all the cool stuff of like our podcast and stuff like that.
Also, if you're interested in using StreamYard, if you want to check out the tech that we're using to do this right now, at that link, there's a little affiliate link at the top, and it'll kick us some cash if you guys sign up through that. So if you're interested, do that. If not, don't.
100%. And that actually will help us to eventually get rid of this duck. So almost view it like if you do that, you're helping us play duck hunt and take out that duck, and you won't get the laughing dog. But if you leave that duck up there long enough, you're going to get that laughing dog from duck hunt. So I just dated how old I am. You can also check out my stuff at joshuakemble.com, and that'll, like, on that page, if you go to quarterly stories or quarterlystories.com, you can check out my comic. And then last but not least, CoryKerr.com is where you can find Cory's amazing stuff. There's actually some of his animation work is on there that you can check out. There's a ton of super useful tutorials on how to kind of get into After Effects and kind of learn some of the tricks that Cory is using almost every week on the Artcheck. You guys are seeing little snippets of it. This is the tool that he uses, and he's pretty much like not holding anything back. So you can learn pretty much all the tricks that he's using to animate in a really insightful, easy way from going to that site. So I'm going to oversell Cory since he's on. Since he's out. So, but go check it out, and the work's really cool too. The animation and illustration, it's just phenomenal work. So thanks, Cory. Thanks for making the time to do the Artcheck. I feel like the one thing that might be a topic that'll last a few seconds is, like, Cory's on vacation. He did his Artcheck. I just had my dog have like a vet thing, and I did my Artcheck. So why aren't you guys doing your Artchecks? Come on. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess that'll do it.
Okay. We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a delay on the end.